What's up, everybody? Jamal got 777 over here. Haven't talked to you guys in a long time, but coming at you with another deck tech. Since Innistrad rotated out, or since Innistrad rotated in, and like Zendikar block went out, um, Black Green Birthing Pod this time. Couldn't find a lot for green white, so I just wanted to go black green. But the upside down backwards card is Bloodgift Demon, and just the regular backwards card is the Woodland Cemetery. So here goes it. You got 2 dismembers for removal. Not really much to say. 3 Mimic Vat. Mimic Vat is good in this deck because, you know, pot it up. Because I have a couple targets that actually go good under this. And then obviously, before Birth and Pod, pretty self-explanatory. Then, for your land, you obviously have the 4 Woodland Cemetery. You have 7 swamps. And the rest are forests. I think there's 12 forests. Yep, 12. Okay. From going backwards, 7's going down to 0. You got for your 7 drop, only one of them, Sheoldred. Sheoldred is great in this deck. You know, you can pot it up with the Wurmcoil and then bring back the Wurmcoil the next turn. And for your 6 drops, you got 2 Wurmcoil Engine. I have Grave Titans, but I don't like them in this deck anymore. I tried them, they just kept going to the graveyard. By like getting getting go for the throated, stuff like that. So I decided to just go Wurmcoil, so because Wurmcoil doesn't have a disadvantage to it unless it gets exiled. And you got 1 acidic slime, self-explanatory. Here's the Bloodgift Demon. Bloodgift Demon is 5, 2 black and 3. I think it's a 4/4 flying. I think it's at the beginning of each upkeep, or at the beginning of your upkeep, you target player loses a life and draws a card. So, you know, pretty good. Precursor Golem. This is a really good Mimic Vat thingy. Mimic Vat target. So is Acidic Slime. 2 Solemns. Soul Simulacrum was great in the deck. It thins it out, get your card advantage. You know. You got 1 Molten Tail Masticore. This is great if you're like on a dead end thing. If you're on a dead end and you're losing, and then out of nowhere you pull this and you have crap load of mana. So, you know, keep exiling stuff from your graveyard, deal so much damage to them. You got 1 and 2 more Exarch. 2 more Exarch is great. It's hand disruption and stuff that you need back from your graveyard. Down to your 3 drops, you have 2 Phyrexian Ragers. These Ragers are great. You'll have a lot of card advantage for this. 1 life is not that much, but you know, it's a great pod thingy. It's also great at a Mimic Vat target. You got 1 Vittering Corruptor. The Vittering Corruptor is basically just destroy an artifact and shrink dudes. You're probably never gonna infect them to death. And you got 1 Silvok Lifestaff, or Silvok Replica, my bad. You know, destroy any targets, any enchantments or artifacts. 1 Glissa. This is great with you know, it's great with there's so many artifacts in the deck. It's great with Sheoldred. You know, at the beginning of their upkeep, you get a lot of card advantage off of them. Got your 2 drops. You got 1 Spellskite, really self-explanatory. You know, basically diversion from your pod or other artifacts or creatures. You got 1 Boneyard Worm. This card is great. I once had like an 8/8. Never want to see that until, you know, Then you got 3 Viridian Emissary. You know, since Zendikar block rotated out, you basically can't get you know, get better mana acceleration for a 2-drop. 1 Volt Scourge. Volt Scourge is kind of sketchy, but right now I like it because, you know, you can also go turn 1, and then, you know, and it has lifelink, so lifelink and flying. It's just basically like the thing that you want to get rid of, but it's not that much to get rid of anyways. That's your 1-drop. You got 1 Hex Parasite, since there's not a lot of, you know, counter removing on this thing. Great against Planeswalkers, great against Mono Red, you know, like Koth version, with the, or Big Red basically. And you have 2 Llanowar Elves, mana acceleration, and obviously you got 4 birds. That's it for the deck. For the sideboard, right now sideboard is kind of it's kind of iffy. 3 Doomblade. I don't run Go for the Third because it's Tempered Steel, and I don't like, and I haven't seen a lot of Tempered Steel in my metagame. 2 Despise for hand disruption against control, stuff like that, or Wolfhorn Ramp. 3 Surgical Extraction, great against control, great against Wolfhorn Ramp, takes away the Planeswalkers, stuff like that. In your sideboard, you got 1 Phyrexian Metamorph, great to copy stuff, their Primeval Titans, their other, like, Frost Titans, if they're playing control, you know. Or if they're playing, like, a big creature and they get big before you. Thrun. Yes, I said it in against control. It's not that, it's okay, but you gotta have the mana up for it, and I hate having to not tap out. 1 Skin Shifter, or Skin Render. Skin Render is okay, I guess, you know, it's more removal. I had this against other pod decks, and before you know it, they'll be down to like 10. I'm like, you know, I have the better advantage to it. 1 Silva Clivestaff, you know, against Mono Red if you want to gain more life. And for Tempered Steel and tokens and stuff like that, you got 2 Blacks and Zen. This is Tromolga777. Sign off to comment, rate, subscribe, and if you liked it.